There's a moment in every unfinished love story when someone has to decide whether to protect their
Daniel,
pride
why did you
or tell
really
the
leave?
truth.
I didn't
Daniel
leave.
shifts
You
in his seat.
disappeared.
No, I
Not
waited.
visibly, but internally. Elena doesn't look away this time. She's not 17 anymore. She doesn't need to guess. 10 years ago, something ended. But no one ever said why. And that's the problem with young love. You assume. You interpret. You leave before asking. Daniel thought Elena stopped choosing him. Back then, he sent one
I
final
sent you a
message.
message. That
One
night.
that took him an hour
If
to
you still
type.
want to, just tell me.
One
What
that simply
message?
said,
You don't
"If
remember?
you still want this,
I
tell
would
me."
remember that.
She
I waited
never
a week,
replied.
Elena. I checked my phone
Or
like
at
an
least-
idiot every 5 minutes.
He thought
I
she
thought you were
didn't.
done.
So he waited.
I thought you just didn't have the courage
One
to
day,
say it.
2 days, a week, silence. And silence can sound a lot like rejection. So Daniel did what insecure boys do when they're afraid of not being enough. He disappeared first, because leaving feels safer than being left. Elena
I
never
never
saw that
message.
message.
What?
I never saw it. My dad took my phone that night.
Let that settle. It didn't fail because she ignored it. It failed because she never received it. 10 years ago, her phone had been taken away, not by fate, by her father. He had read Daniel's name on her screen, and he didn't approve. Elena came from a strict household, one where love was scheduled, not chosen. When Daniel's final message came through, her father deleted it, blocked the number, and told her he stopped trying. She believed him. Because she was 17, and 17-year-olds
What do you mean he
still
took your
trust
phone?
their parents
He saw
more
your
than
name
their
pop up before
heartbreak.
dinner. He didn't like that I was still talking. He deleted it.
That night, Elena waited too. She sat on her bed, phone in hand, refreshing, checking, hoping, but nothing came. So she told herself a story. If he wanted me, he'd fight harder. Meanwhile, Daniel sat in his room thinking, if she wanted me, she'd answer. 2 teenagers, both waiting, both hurt, both wrong, and neither knew. Now, 10 years later, they're sitting in the same room, and Daniel finally says what he never could. Not out loud, but with his eyes. He waited. Elena sees it, and something cracks inside her, because she waited too. The realization is slow, and then sudden, like a delayed earthquake. Elena's voice trembles when she explains. Not defensively, but carefully. She tells him about her father, the deleted message, the blocked number, the lie she was told, and Daniel doesn't interrupt. He just listens. Because sometimes the most painful thing in the world is realizing it was never about love. It was about interference, a glitch, a decision made by someone else. 10 years. Lost. Because of one deleted message. Daniel leans back. Not angry, not dramatic, just stunned. He doesn't cry. He doesn't shout. He just whispers, "I thought you chose to leave." And that's when Elena understands something even heavier. Daniel didn't walk away. He felt abandoned, and he carried that belief into every relationship after her. He never chased again, never asked twice, never risked looking foolish, because he already survived what he thought was rejection. Do you know what's dangerous about assumptions? They shape who you become. Elena became guarded. Daniel became distant, not because they stopped loving, but because they learned the wrong lesson. He learned, don't beg. She learned, don't expect. And neither of those lessons were true. Just when it feels like closure, there's more. Elena admits something she's never told anyone. After their breakup, she didn't date for 3 years, not because she didn't have options, but because she was comparing everyone to him. And Daniel, he almost proposed to someone once, but couldn't go through with it, because something felt unfinished. They both built entire adult lives around a misunderstanding. Now the air feels different. Not tense, clear. There's no villain here. No betrayal, just youth. Just fear. Just interference. And a decade of silence. First love doesn't always fail because it's weak. Sometimes it fails because it's interrupted. Daniel looks at Elena differently now. Not as the girl who left, but as the girl who waited. Elena sees him not as the boy who disappeared, but the boy who felt abandoned. And suddenly, the past rearranges itself. There's only one question left now. Not, why did we end? But, what do we do with the truth? 10 years have passed. They're not teenagers anymore. They've changed. They've grown. They've built walls. But now those walls feel unnecessary, because the original wound wasn't betrayal. It was silence. They both realized something terrifying. If they had known the truth back then, everything would have been different. But now, they're older, wiser, more careful, and maybe more afraid. Because loving someone at 17 is reckless. Loving someone again at 28 is a choice.